Today we're talking about how a single text message can empty your bank account in minutes, and why even careful, smart people fall for it. You have gotten one of these texts. And the scary part is just how close you probably came to tapping that link. This is not some sloppy, misspelled scam from a prince overseas. It's a slick psychological con engineered to switch off the careful part of your brain for about 60 seconds, which is exactly long enough to rob you. By the end of this, you'll see every single move coming. This matters because it works on everyone, young, old, tech-savvy, all of us. People lose billions to it every year, and the money is often gone for good, wired away in minutes. Your bank can't always claw it back. Knowing the playbook is your real protection. And it's getting worse, because the tools are getting cheaper and the messages more convincing. The best defense isn't a fancy app, it's recognizing the trick while it's happening to you. So let's walk through exactly how the con unfolds, step by step, so it never works on you again. Think of it like a vaccine. See the trick clearly just once, and you're mostly immune for life. It starts with a text that looks like it's from your bank. Something like, "Did you authorize a $400 charge? Reply yes or no." Your stomach drops. And that drop, that little jolt of fear, is the entire point. The con has already begun. Notice what that one message does. It hands you a problem and a deadline in the same breath. Money is leaving your account right now, and only you can stop it. Fear plus urgency. That exact combination is engineered to make you act before you have a chance to think. When you're scared, your brain narrows. It wants to fix the threat fast and make the bad feelings stop. That's a great instinct if a stove is on fire. It's a terrible one when a stranger controls the fire alarm, and that is precisely the position the scammer just put you in. And it all looks real. The sender can fake the name, so the text drops into the very same thread as your bank's actual messages. The link looks almost right. Everything is designed to get you past that first half second of doubt, the moment where you normally pause and squint. So you reply, no, because of course you didn't authorize it. And that reply is the scammer's green light. It tells them two valuable things. This phone number is live, and a real worried human is on the other end of it, ready to be guided wherever they want. Now they reel you in, one of two ways. Sometimes the text carries a link to a fake bank login page, and sometimes, just seconds after you reply, your phone actually rings and the caller ID shows your bank's name. A calm, professional voice says they're from the fraud department. If it's the link, it opens a page that looks exactly like your bank's. Same colors, same logo, same little login boxes. You type your username and password to secure your account. But this page is not your bank. It's a cardboard cutout, and you just handed it your keys. If it's the call, the voice is even more dangerous because it's human and reassuring. They already seem to know your name, maybe the last 4 digits of your card. They sound like the good guys, here to help you stop the fraud. That borrowed trust is the actual weapon. Here's the move that makes the whole thing work, the part almost everyone misses. Whether by fake site or by phone call, what they truly need from you is one thing, a one-time security code. That 6-digit number your bank texts you when you log in. That code is the master key. Because at that exact moment, the scammer is sitting at your bank's real website, typing in the username and password you just handed over, or talking you through confirming your details. The bank does its normal job and texts the real security code straight to your phone. To you. Then they simply ask you for it. To verify it's really you, please read me the code we just sent. And it feels safe. The code came from your bank. The caller is your bank, so you read it aloud. The instant you do, they type it in, and they are inside your account. Now stop and really see what just happened. They did not hack the bank. They did not crack any code. They used you as the remote control, getting you to push every button and read every secret out loud, while you believed, the entire time, that you were protecting yourself. That one-time code exists because your password alone isn't enough anymore. It's the second lock, the thing that's supposed to stop a thief who already has your password. Hand it over, and you've just unlocked the second lock for them from the inside. There's nothing left to stop them. Now they're in, and the clock is suddenly sprinting. They change your password and your contact info to lock you out of your own account. Then they move the money, wires, transfers, a linked crypto wallet, gift cards. Within minutes, your balance can simply be gone. And the money doesn't fly straight to a villain in a lair. It hops through money mules, sometimes other victims, tricked into forwarding cash they think is legitimate, then overseas or into crypto. Each hop makes it harder to trace and far harder to ever claw back. Speed is the entire design. The fear, the urgency, the countdown, all of it exists to keep you moving fast and feeling alone. So you never do the one simple thing that kills the scam dead: stop, hang up, and check through a channel you actually trust. One unhurried phone call, made on your terms, and the whole illusion falls apart. So why do sharp, careful people fall for this? Because it doesn't attack your computer. It attacks your instincts, your fear of losing money, your trust in authority, your urge to fix a problem right now. Those instincts are good ones. The scammer just turned them into the attack. It also hides inside something genuinely real. Your bank actually does text you codes. Fraud departments actually do call. The scam wears the costume of a thing that truly happens to you every week, and that camouflage is exactly why it slides right past your guard. And there's a final, quiet trick: shame. Victims often stay silent, sure that they were just foolish. But they weren't foolish. They were targeted by professionals running a polished script. That silence is a gift to the scammer because it lets the very same trick work on the next person. And it is not just banks. The same machine wears 100 different masks: a text about a package you need to reschedule, an unpaid road toll, a streaming account on hold, a surprise tax refund. Different story every time, but the identical trick underneath: fear, a link, a code, or a payment. Some now use AI to clean up the grammar, to clone a voice, even to sound like a panicked family member calling for help in the middle of the night. The polish keeps going up, but underneath all the fresh paint, the engine is the exact same one we just took apart. And one more illusion to break: caller ID and sender names can be faked. The fact that a text lands in your bank's thread, or a call shows your bank's name, proves nothing at all. Treat the source of any urgent money message as completely unverified, every single time. So here is the single most important tell to burn into your memory. Your bank will never ever call or text you and ask you to read back a security code. Never. That code is for you to type in yourself on a page you opened. No one legitimate needs you to say it out loud. So the moment anyone, by text, call, or email, asks you to share a one-time code, that is the scam revealing itself. It does not matter how official they sound, how urgent it feels, or how scared you are. That one request is the mask slipping. Hang up. You just won. Now, how to stay safe, simply. First, never tap links in a text about your money. Not from the bank, not a package, not a refund. If you're worried it might be real, open the app yourself or type the website in by hand. You go to them, you never follow their link. Second, when in doubt, hang up and call back using the number printed on the back of your actual card, not the number that just called you. A real fraud department will happily wait while you do exactly that. A scammer will push, rush, and fight you on it. That resistance is your answer. Third, the golden rule: never read a security code to another human being. Ever. Treat that 6-digit number like the key to your front door. You wouldn't read your house key aloud to a stranger on the phone, so guard that code in exactly the same way. Fourth, slow the whole thing down. Every one of these scams dies the moment you pause. Take a breath. Say it out loud: I'm going to hang up and check. Urgency is the scammer's oxygen. Take it away, and the entire con quietly suffocates right in front of you. Fifth, lock things down before you ever need to. Turn on alerts for every transaction so you spot trouble fast. Consider freezing your credit so no one can open accounts in your name. And find your bank's real fraud number today while you're calm and save it. And if you think you've already slipped, don't panic, and please don't go silent from embarrassment. That's exactly what they're counting on. Call your bank's real number immediately, change your passwords, and report it. Speed works both ways, and your speed can still save the account. Then tell someone what happened. These scams feed on silence and shame. The more openly we talk about exactly how the trick works, the fewer people it catches. Warn your parents, your kids, your friends. A 2-minute conversation can genuinely save someone everything they have. One bonus tip for the AI voice version: agree on a simple family password, a word only your real family knows. So if you ever get a frantic call begging for money, you can ask for the word. A loved one will know it. A cloned voice running a script will not. Let's lock in the shape of the whole thing. A scare to flood you with fear, a disguise to borrow your trust, a rush to kill your thinking, and one request, a link, a code, a payment. Spot any of those four moving together, and you're looking at a con. And here's the empowering part. Every version of this scam needs your cooperation to work. They cannot drain your account without you tapping, typing, or reading something out, which means you are holding the off switch the entire time. You just have to remember it's there. No tap, no code, no payment, no theft. It really can be that simple. So here is the one thing to remember above all else. Nobody legitimate will ever rush you to share a code or move your money. That pressure to act right this second is not your bank protecting you. It is the scam itself, caught in the very act of robbing you. Slow down, hang up, and check on your own terms, and you defeat nearly every version of this. The text, the call, the package, the refund, all of it. The con only works at full speed. You, simply taking your time, is the one thing it cannot survive. If this might save you, or someone you love, share it. That is the entire point of this one. Next time, we switch gears completely, SpaceX, the Raptor engine, and how catching a giant rocket out of the sky with a pair of metal arms is quietly rewriting what's possible. Subscribe, and I'll see you there.